So what'd you find, Trin?
I found green sea glass.
Compared to other campgrounds that are in this Myrtle Beach area, this campground's very reasonably priced as well. It is literally about half of the nightly rate as the other campgrounds that are adjacent to the beach. So Myrtle Beach State Park, beautiful area. So one thing that I like about this particular state park is they've got a variety of sites, but we have a site this time that has full hookups. The last time we had just a electric and water site, which was fine, but it got a little bit iffy on like day 3 with our gray tank level because we filled that up pretty fast. And then one thing I've figured out about the rig we have now, because we have a washer dryer unit on board, is that if our gray tank's closed and I'm using the washer and dryer for laundry, the gray tank fills up really fast. So it's good to know that for us and our situation and pretty much just being full-time and wanting to just do our laundry on our rig, which we can, that we need to have those full hookups just because we'll fill up our gray tank super fast if we don't using the washer and dryer. And then with 4 people showering, you know, all of that stuff too. So it's one of those things that you learn as you go.
She's dedicated this pocket to hold all of your seashells.
And sea glass. Don't forget sea glass.
So what are we doing?
Sea glassing. It's a new thing I made up because if you wanna find sea glass, this is the perfect place to do it.
What we'll do is we'll go to like Walmart or Hobby Lobby and get like a clear vase, and we'll put all your shells and all your sea glass in that.
Just for me. It's just so crazy that I found green sea glass.
So that's a pretty cool find. One of the things I really like about this state park though is when you just look at all of the campers, it's like welcoming to everybody. Like whether you have a fifth wheel or a travel trailer or a pop-up or even just tent camping.
Mom, I found trash in the forest.
You did?
over
Where?
there.
Go pick it up. Let's be a good citizen. Go pick it up.
Nice, good looking out. Go put it in the
Should I
trash.
put it in?
Trinity.
See? Keep me wild.
It's a good citizen.
Good job, Trin. You did your good deed for the day.
Before I get into the RV. And I found my discovery of the day.
Yes, you did.
Good deed and
Nice.
discovery.
High five.
I could only do a 4 or 5 because I was holding on to my sea glass.
Look at those are colorful turtles. Oh, it's so cute.
I wonder what that fish was then. It had like the wings of that. I wonder what that is. Hey, you're filming! Dad!
So today is our last full day here at Myrtle Beach State Park, and that also means that our time along the coast, for right now anyway, has come to an end. Tomorrow we will be traveling inland versus being on the coast, which we've been on the coast now since June, I think. Somewhere in there that we've been just coastal, whether it's been the Gulf Coast or the East Coast. We have been on the coast and we have had a ton of beach time. So a little bit sad, but also in a way, it's just kind of a fun part of RV life is that you can pick up and you can go to the next spot. And so we have loved the coast. We'll definitely be back. I think we might try doing West Coast next time. But we have loved the East Coast. We've loved this area, especially the state park. I just can't say enough about the state park. It's just one of the most beautiful places to be able to stay, and very reasonable compared to all of the other RV resorts that are here in the Myrtle Beach area. So we'll be packing it up tomorrow, saying goodbye to our wonderful camp spot, which has been gorgeous. Shade trees, cicadas. It's just been a beautiful place. So we're here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it was hilarious because When we were here last year, there was like a thunderstorm like none other that hit, and we were really surprised that we didn't get our awning completely ripped off of our rig. And so we came into town. Ben and Dakota needed haircuts, and we just grabbed a bite to eat, and sitting here waiting for them. And I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but oh my goodness, it is like dark clouds. It's like not that late in the evening right now, but oh my goodness, these are some dark clouds behind me right now, and it looks like it is about to let loose again. So I don't know what it is about this particular area, but I think it's some killer storms, obviously. Feel more comfortable?
Where's Dad?
Oh, here comes Dad.
No.
Here comes Dad. Do you feel better
I feel
now?
like an MVP.
Hey, did you look at the clouds behind you?
Dad,
Wow.
it's a bald spot.
I know, right? Because do you remember?
Dad, you have a bald spot on your forehead.
I do not.
Well,
Yeah, you do.
kids will be brutally honest. But do you remember the last time that we were in South Carolina? It was the same thing. It was like out of nowhere, a huge
It was raining
thunderstorm.
cats and
Are you
dogs.
calling somebody?
Calling Trinity.
Oh. And it's like the same thing all over again.
Mom, the thunderstorm is moving
I
fast.
know, it's crazy. It was like
We're gonna go to the wrong direction. Mom, the thunderstorm is circling around.
Flood Mageddon.
Oh my god.
Dakota can't find his shirt.
I've had that problem
Like,
before.
how do you lose a whole shirt?
Mom, where's my shirt?
It's gonna rain.
I mean, he took it. I know he took it off to get his haircut, but now.
How'd you lose your shirt? It's raining out, and we're running into Ron John Surf Shop.
You get your shirt like this.
Actually, it's kind of tan.
Oh, maybe you are
It
getting
used to be a lot
more tan.
more white.
Oh,
Dang.
well, yeah, you're getting better. You won't see the whitey white farmer tan line
Right.
so much. So you can maybe pull it off.
I'll work on that this winter.
The hairy armpits, you'd see the hairy armpits.
Oh, totally. I'd be sporting the hairy armpits for sure. What do you think? Should I do it? Guys? I think I'm gonna get one. Alright, so we just got in the Jeep. It is raining like cats and dogs, and we had to run into the Jeep and
We're all slightly wet. Like,
soaking wet.
I'm probably more wet right now than I actually was at the beach earlier. Because it was raining
wet?
that hard. The hot sun is on.
You think?
Woohoo! Beach day. Let's do it.
So we got this little wagon right here, and this thing has been just awesome. You can fold it up, and then when you're ready to go, you can fold it out and put all the chairs and everything you need in there.
So, we're slightly disappointed with Hilton Head Island Beach.
Because it's terrible.
It's definitely pretty crowded.
It's terrible.
So we just got super spoiled with all of the other beautiful, not so crowded beaches that we've been to over the summer. So it is a beach. It's, you know, you got that going for it. But with the crowds, it's just really hard to do much of anything. It's hard to keep an eye on the kids. It's hard for the kids to go out with their boogie boards and not worry about running into somebody.
And there's bad waves.
I just cannot believe how packed this place is. I mean, it's just so incredibly busy.
See, it looks like big, ginormous shoes. All you do is put your feet in, and then it'll completely get covered with dirt. And then it's like relaxing.
Can I try it?
Sure. Wait, 1 second. Let me just clear it out.
Okay, go try out the foot spa. Okay, ready? Oh yeah.
You supposed to sit down right there.
It's kind of even heart-shaped. Wow, it's a heart-shaped foot spa.
I can smell the pizza. I'm so hungry.
So we found this place, what's it called? Giuseppe's. So it's a little pizza joint, and of course, there's a ton of cars around here. So we always go to the places where there's a lot of people and a lot of cars. Awesome! Highly recommend it. We're at the base of the lighthouse right now. We're gonna go in and pay to get in, and then we're gonna walk up the stairs. Okay, so we are at the top of the lighthouse.
The shells on this beach are really different than the shells that we've been finding on like the Florida beaches, where the shells here are more like, I assume, like oyster type clam shells, and the shells that they used to make the houses and things like that. So definitely really interesting, much bigger type of shell. I'm assuming, again, oyster maybe. Not a shell expert, but pretty cool.